All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Down! 180!
Hey, watch the slant! Watch the slant!
Express!
Pop, pop!
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Right on one!
Go!
280, cut!
Carr now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They run the counter. Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Let's go, let's go!
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Here's Jordan Berry now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, first and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
What's tight? Tight is right.
Back, Steve 6.
Now Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after here coming up. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On first down, Dobbins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Express. OP.
Now a give right side. Dobbins. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Down. 180.
58 to Mike.
637.
58 to Mike.
Express.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down and then some. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
58, right.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
Down. 180.
Let's go, D.
Express.
You got to get moving, man. Man, moving. You got to get that.
That's up.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And into the red zone now. And, Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
They run the counter. Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
Rip right, rip right. Bang, 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 bang.
On second down, Dobbins, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after one. They've gotten it to the one. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
SOS, 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 SOS. Kill, kill, kill.
Express.
Kill, kill.
They run the counter. Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It'll be a loss of 1, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Out there now, the lefty Tavecchio for the Falcon field goal. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. Tavecchio puts this one through, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Rams.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Value 1. Magic roll. Alpha.
Here's Gall. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nigel Bradham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
14. 14. Hey, Wahoo.
Goff now to throw. He gets it to Cooks. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rams first down.
Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Check, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Goff. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 32 on the play.
We go tonight. 180.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Motion, motion, motion.
Value three. Value three.
50, Mike's 50. I smell 50.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Go, Brown. Brown.
Get there.
Brown.
Mike, 26, Mike. Let's go, baby. They turn up.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He gets it to Gurley. Complete. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
First and goal.
We go. 20.
Squeeze, double up.
Hey, shell. Shell.
Check 13. Check 13.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here, baby. Your trip is here.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now on 2nd and 13. Carr, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Down. 180. Let's go. Tight end to express. Move. 3 down, 3 down. Watch it.
88. Watch 88.
Have me.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
They run the counter. Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on fourth down.
Can't believe we let you play. Mike 5-4. Mike 5.
Express.
5-4. Hey, watch your leg.
They do go for it. It's Carr. And it is incomplete. That was a safety Taylor Rapp right there on the coverage. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. But I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. Back to throw. Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. Sheds off the tackle. That one goes for 24 yards.
To Todd Gurley. First and goal, Rams.
20.
Stay with your man.
Go. Hey, Haywood.
Do that.
Ric Flair.
Shit.
Here we go.
Now it's gone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
The kicker on for the point after.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Eagles take over.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
58's the money. 58's the money.
Here's Carr. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
That's another Eagles first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Kill, kill.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike.
You must be.
Now Carr. The throw caught by Cole. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Down. 180.
Mike, 58, right there.
Express.
Day. I'm here all day.
Check three, check three.
Could do.
Into the red zone. It's Carr going for it all. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
You can't block me.
50.
To throw again. Carr. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Intended for Cody Core. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
58, 58, Mike. Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Intended for Cody Core. Sets up 4th down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Tavecchio is good. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Cut. 180.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Hey, kill. Hey, I said that.
Here's Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
64, weak.
First down, Los Angeles.
Maverick. 5.
26 Mike. Come off the ball. Come on.
26, Mike. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day.
Hey, Charlie.
It's going to be a long day. 26, Mike.
Goff now looking to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
Tonight, 120.
Let's go, D.
5. Smooth.
From the red zone now, Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, and that'll bring up second down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
50's the mark.
Hey, Shell. Hey, Foxtrot.
50, Mike, 50. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. And
Out of the gun. Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them. Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2. Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time. How many plays do you script coming out of the second? Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to... And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Cody Core, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6. I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence. And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no? It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done. Carr now to throw. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
Eagles 14.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Merlin! Hey, hold it! 2. 2 for 1.
26 Mike. 26 Mike.
On first down, gone. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it a second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Shell.
Let's go. You tighten up. Check. 50.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
26 Mike. Ball. Kim. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week, as he's got a first down as well. Goff now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On first down, it's Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Listen.
Now gone. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Like 20.
Drop deep.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
10. He's checking. 6-6. Pull it high.
Gurley again here on first down. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And Woods has it complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. They'll try and run it with Gurley.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
58 for Mike, 58 for Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come, here I come. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Switch, switch, switch.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. We own them. We own them. Watch the eye.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
58 to Mike. Hey, watch the slant. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Quit talking about it and play.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Watch the motion. Here we go.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big run there by Gurley. 48 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
We're good. We're good. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
26 Mike. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Man, I got you.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I know you felt that way.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Dobbins. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
7:34. Express.
Hey, we got a seal. Come on.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Now it's Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays. And they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Here we go tonight. 20.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Now Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame.